Hey guys, Stampedevxl here. I know I haven't, posted a video in a long time, and I really have wanted to. It's just that I've been working on some projects, and I didn't want to bring up a video until I finished almost all of it, and it took a long time because the project did cost a little bit of money. So here it is. Here's my update video. So here's the T4. I still have it. I'm still trying to sell it. I did sell some of the stuff though. Taking the hood off. What's missing? That and that. I did sell the motor and ESC by itself for $75, so that's pretty good. So now it'll be sold as a roller. You guys might be asking, well, what happened to the radio and servo? I'll go show you guys in a little bit. But yeah, so now it's gonna be sold as a roller. I did run it before when I had the motor and ESC, and I took it off a jump, but I missed the ramp, and I went straight on with the concrete sidewalk. And I snapped the chassis, and I broke the top plate. So yeah, now it has a new chassis and a new top plate with the RPM arms and the bumper. So yeah, I mean, now it's in really good condition. It's almost new. The only points that actually have scratch on them are the bumpers and the motor guard area with this thing. So yeah, it's basically brand new now. The shocks are perfectly tuned. Look at that. And in the back, so yeah, it's really nice. It's super light too, so it'll make a great speed demon. Yeah, and it rolls awesome. I mean, just, yeah, super quiet. So yeah, that's about it for that. Just PM me if you have any questions about it. Now, Exceed. This was my friend's buggy. He got a little, this was his second car after he got the micro raminator. He really abused this thing. I mean, he bought the brushless version, and he was just going full speed onto the curbs and sidewalks, trying to go up it. I'm sure you've seen, or I'm sure if you have one, or even if you've watched some videos, if you try and go up a sidewalk, you probably go rather slow, maybe like that. But not my friend. He just went full speed, and kind of like, if the curb is right here, he'll go like slowly, and then once he hits the curb, it'll just like jump up to the curb. But yeah, so he really abused this thing, and he thought that it should have taken a lot more impact than what it did. And also he jumped it on concrete. So yeah, and he took it off some big jumps. This thing was probably going 35 miles an hour, and he was just landing on concrete. So yeah. So in the end, he broke a front steering knuckle, a battery post. He bent two dog bones, and he stripped the spray gear, which is, I mean, super understandable. So he just got frustrated with it all in the end, and then he sold it to me, the whole entire truck with the broken parts, for $12.50. Don't ask why the 50 cents. I don't know. So yeah, so I got the roller for $12.50 with the 70 amp Novatech ESC. He fried the servo. He bought a new one. It was a Futaba, and then he gave it to me later on. He gave it to me in the past, and that's the one that I included with the Rustler, if you've been following my videos. And he also gave me the remote, and I also sold that with the Rustler, if you have been following my videos. So yeah, that's why those two didn't come with it. The servo did break, but he bought a new one, so yeah. And then the ESC, it's still working. And then the motor, it was a 3300 kV. It was super powerful. It's more powerful than this 3500 kV motor, and we'll get into this a little bit later. But the motor that came with this car, it was, I think they tried to make a reaction at first. Wow, it's so fast. But they, in order to make it meet the price point, they forgot about the quality. So instead of screws like this one has, as you can see, it was the other one was glued on, so the back plate just came off. So yeah, that thing was definitely a mess, and because of that, the motor kept on separating the front of it too, and the gear mesh was always off. So that's part of the reason why the spur gear stripped. So yeah, so I bought the car for $12. I bought about $25 worth of parts, with a bunch of spare parts, including 2 of these heat sinks for $3.60. And these are very cool. You just snap it on to a 540 motor. Perfect. It lines up perfectly. It's like it was made for it because it has that little area right here so it can slip into the side of the chassis. So yeah, works perfectly. Got both of them for $3.60. So yeah, car for $12, spare parts and required parts for $25, motor for $25. Came with the ESC. I had the radios and the servo gear. So yeah, at the end it was about $70 to fix it all up. And now I am selling it. I was originally going to sell my T4 to some guy with all these electronics for $250, but then I just came up with the idea that I should sell this to him, because I'll always be able to sell the T4, but this, I don't really think I'll be able to sell it to him. And he's a newbie, so came out pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna sell it to him for $250. So yeah, I mean, I like the car. I was really just gonna use it for speed runs, but yeah, that's about it for this car. The motor is great. I will do a separate review for that one. So yeah, the motor's good. Now onto my slash. Yes, I did say slash because I